Hello, Tatiana.
Hello.
How are you today?
Good, thank you. How are you?
Good. Yeah, very well. You been up to much since we
No.
last seen?
No.
I think that was yesterday. So
Yeah.
Okay, so not a lot. Okay, good. So let's recap on what we did last lesson.
So we did a little bit of stoplights with left turns, and we did some work with the clutch control and gears.
Yeah.
Which is what we're going to work on today.
Yeah, good. So what's the reason why we need to work on them?
Just to be more confident when we're approaching like stoplights and roundabouts.
Yeah, because you're still worried, aren't you, about the stalling, aren't you?
Yeah.
So it's causing you a few issues that we need to sort out. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, so we agreed that we would do a bit of meeting and greeting, yeah, in tight areas, which is going to need a lot of clutch control and stopping and starting up again. Are you happy to do that?
Yes.
Yeah. What would you like to achieve out of today's lesson?
Just to be more confident in, like, when I have to reduce gears when stopping at a stoplight or approaching a roundabout, and then also like being more efficient when it comes to after like I go off the roundabout or like the stoplight to proceed a bit quicker in terms of speed, because I notice I don't do that very well.
So you want to be able to build up speed as well,
Yeah.
go through that gears. Okay. So should we incorporate that on the way to Bury? Yeah, okay. So obviously with the country roads, you're getting a lot better now. We done a little game, didn't we, on the way there?
Yeah.
Just remind me what that was.
The game was that every time that we spotted hazard, we'd mention that we spotted it, even if it was a distance.
Yeah.
And also mention mirrors, which means we have to look at mirrors, check who's behind us.
Yeah. And I think you beat me, didn't you?
I think so.
Yeah, so you did really well. So you're really starting to get that, because that was something that you were talking about in the last lesson, that you wanted to make sure that you saw the signs and then you could actually read them. So looking at ahead, do you feel that when you came to it, you could actually, because you knew it was there, you had more chance to see it again, would you say?
Yes, yeah. It made me more like kind of like encourage me more to like look around, do the 100-meter thing.
Yeah, good.
Instead of sometimes looking what's close up and not what's like you need to be aware of in distance kind of thing.
Okay, that's good. All right, so what can we do on the country road? What do you want to do? Do you want to just show me how good you are now of what we've been practicing? Yeah. Yeah? Maybe do a little bit of commentary if you like. It's up to you. If you start seeing it, then just talk about it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's up to you. Okay, so obviously going to Bury takes about 20 minutes. Mini roundabout, happy to do that on your own?
This one here?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just looking at your expression.
I'm trying to think how I did last time.
You did well. You did well.
Yeah, I can like see how it goes.
Okay, I can keep an eye on it. I can always prompt you if you forget anything. Also, the traffic lights going ahead. Still need a little bit of help there when you get to...
A little bit. I feel like I done okay yesterday, but it's because you prompted me.
Yeah, okay.
So I knew I wouldn't forget anything.
Okay, good. All right, we can do that on the way there. So just before we go out on the road, let's just talk about how we're going to share responsibility. So how many hours you had so far, would you say?
This is my 20th. Today is going to make 20.
20 hours, good. Okay, so how much of responsibility do you think, if you would say in a percentage words of 100?
I should have?
Yeah, we're going to share. So,
we're going to share.
Yeah.
I probably have... I don't think it's 50-50 because...
Okay.
No, maybe it is, yeah. Because if you need to, you like do like you intervene with the pedals and like steering if needed. So I guess it's 50-50.
Yeah, about 50-50, that sounds good. Okay, so do you want to still stay at that level 50-50, or do you want to take a bit more responsibility this time?
I can take more. Okay. But there's like when it comes to stoplights and roundabouts, that's I think where it stays like 50-50.
Yeah, okay. Should we still Should I still prompt you at that stage? Yeah. Okay. So, because I think you're probably a little bit above that level of talk for, aren't you? Because you just need prompting. You know what to do.
Yeah.
It's just when to do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Good. So, what are going to be your responsibilities as the driver of the car?
To make sure that I'm not tired or under any substances such as drugs or alcohol, speed, my surroundings, like behind, in front, and beside me.
Yeah.
I'm not ill in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
And
yeah, that's right. So you've included some of the physical things that affect your driving, couldn't it? So good. How's your hay fever today?
Fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not going to cause you any problems?
No.
Good. Okay. All right. So my responsibility is then just to make sure that you don't get into a situation that could affect us or any other road users, including pedestrians. Okay. You know that I have the dual controls there.
Yeah.
And I could come in with steering, like I have done in previous lessons if I've needed to. If I can say it verbally first, I'd prefer to do that.
Yeah.
Okay, but if time is short, you know that I've got you covered. Are you okay with that?
Yes.
Do that, yeah. And if that should happen, then we could obviously maybe do it on the road, talk about it, depending on how serious it is. If we need to pull over and talk about it, just so it's nice and fresh, then we can do that. Are you okay with that?
Yeah.
Good. So, should I give you directions to Berry, or do you want to take them?
I know how to.
Good. So you're taking a bit more responsibility. Good.
Yeah.
So would you say you're now taking around about 55% or 60% and give me maybe 40?
Okay. Yeah, 60-40.
60-40. I like that. Give me one of them. Good. Well done. So happy with the cockpit drill? Because I know you liked a little tamper right before we move on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that as much.
Because I'm always like, I just want to be prepared because I don't want to be driving and then see, like I already can tell I missed, like, I moved the seat and it's not right anymore.
No. Because what could be the risks of not adjusting it correctly now?
Because then when you're driving, obviously you're not going to be changing it. Especially like here with the buttons, you're not going to be like looking down.
And of course, yeah.
Because if you need to see, how are you going to do it without your mirrors?
Exactly. You know? So what could happen?
You might not see a cyclist either side, or you might not see someone overtake. You see them disappear, but then you won't see them where they are.
Okay, yeah.
Beside you.
Yeah. So good. So you've adjusted those.
Yeah.
So you've kind of like sorted out that problem.
Yeah.
Okay, good. So when you're ready, we'll move off. So we've agreed just that at the traffic lights, I'll prompt you, but the rest, the drive, you're going to do it independently for me.
Yes.
Good. Well done. So when you're ready, should we move on?
Yeah. Okay. I don't know why I'm laughing.
Because you're enjoying your lesson. That's what it is.
It's okay.
That's very polite of her, wasn't it?
Yeah. We can go.
Very good.
She probably has my pulse.
What do we normally check when we're in the
mirrors?
Mirror? That's it, good. And why would we check those mirrors?
Just to check if like someone's coming rushing beside you.
So do you think you could remember that in the next time, or would you need me to prompt you?
I think I can remember.
Okay, good. Have you looked in your mirror lately?
No.
No.
That's the thing that I know I always have to remember, but I don't know what it is.
Well, maybe I need to prompt you, do you think?
Yes.
If I don't see you doing it, then obviously I'll prompt you.
Yeah. See, I would go gear 3, but I know there's a roundabout.
Good. So that you're doing really good anticipation.
Yeah.
And planning. Good. Well done.
I know it says 30, but I'm just like.
Very good.
No cars. And mirror.
Yeah, you did it. Well done. Good. Lovely gear change. So let's agree then, if the lights are red, then I'll help you. If they're not, then you can deal with those.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you need to check?
Mirrors.
As we come closer, what are you going to do with your clutch? Beautiful. Well done.
There you go.
That was good.
When I do it right, it's good, but then I just. Okay.
And it's busy as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just remind me, what mirrors are you going to check when you leave?
These all 3.
Okay, brilliant.
I'll list these 3. There's only these 3. So. As if there's more. Okay.
Very good. Good scanning there. So one of the things you said, you want to build up the speed, don't you?
Yeah.
And that's very good. You did very well there. Are you starting to feel very confident on these roads now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we've been, on them quite a few times.
Yeah, we have.
So that helps, build confidence as well.
Yes, that's correct.
Even if the surroundings are a bit different, it's still it's just reassuring. It's the same road, so I know I've done it before.
Yeah. Keeping to a lovely speed limit there. Well done. What's behind you, Tatiana?
Nothing. And to remember to keep.
Yeah. Do you remember the times when we should look in our mirrors?
Before changing gears.
Yeah.
Or stopping or accelerating. Going faster.
Yeah, so it's slowing down, isn't
Slowing
it?
down.
Going faster. Or change of direction, isn't it?
Yes. And I had to do my mirrors
Yeah,
then.
good. Well done. Excellent. It's really good progression there. Well done.
Can I block change to?
You certainly can. Well done. What's the benefits of doing block changing?
Because you're already going at that speed. It's just I don't know. It's just
It's actually,
you don't have to it's quicker to be able to
but it's eco driving.
Oh.
Yeah. So you're saving fuel, so you're not going through all the gears.
Oh, does that waste fuel? when you go a year at a time.
Because you need to be changing, and also what it is it's a lot of work, isn't it?
Yeah. You have to go from one and the other to get to like the speed.
Okay. Did we check those mirrors as we were coming into that new speed limit? Okay. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to start prompting you. Okay. A little bit more. So I just wanted to make sure you would do that independently. You happy for me to do that? Okay. So remember what you said that you were going to do a little bit of commentary at a certain time you're going to see?
Okay,
happy
so
to do that still?
40.
Yeah, good.
Mirrors.
Yeah, good. Excellent. Very good.
40 again.
Nice.
Sometimes I do it, I just forget to say it.
That's all right. As long as you do it, that's the main thing.
And stop lights, mirrors.
So shall I help you again if these lights are red?
Just thinking.
Okay. So just don't focus on that. Look at that's it. Good. And they're green, aren't they?
And they just turn green, so they're not going around.
Yeah.
40. There's like a truck sign.
Yeah.
There's a national sign.
So start that progression. See if you can do that block change.
I'm in 4.
Yeah, so you can go to 6, can't you?
6 is just, I was like, it's just below 5.
Yeah,
under
that's it.
5.
That's
I don't think we've done 6 yet.
We're not? Okay,
No.
we'll stick to 5 then.
Okay.
Unless
That's what I was trying to figure out.
If you, I don't want you to do something that you're not sure about, so you're happy just to go to 5.
I think I could go to 6, but like that. If I'm going to
Perfect. Okay. So if you're going to increase your speed,
You have to
check it.
mirrors.
Okay, good. You did really well there. Was that easy to go from 4 to 6?
Yeah.
And it saves a bit of energy there, doesn't it?
Yeah. There's a camera sign.
Yeah. What's the speed limit on this road?
60.
Okay.
And I'm going too slow.
Okay. So what are you going to check before you speed up? Yes. What is the risks of driving too slow on a road like this?
Overtaking.
Yes. Yeah. And what would happen if they overtook on a bend or a dangerous place?
You can come into it like hit us.
They could do, or they could, if there was another car coming, there could be an impact.
Yeah.
So as long as we keep a 2-second gap between us and the vehicle in front, which is nothing there, is there?
No. Another camera sign.
How did you feel at the first set of traffic lights that you did?
Good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Made you feel a little bit more confident?
Yeah. And these ones, I think. Oh yeah, this one we didn't have to stop. Oh yeah, those are the only ones that we stopped. Wasn't it?
Yeah, that was only once, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was good. Yeah.
Yeah, are you happy with that? You maintained a good speed, well done.
And another sign.
Good.
And another sign.
So we just saw a sign with a yellow background. What's the sign there for? Why is the yellow background, do you think?
It's because there could be cars turning.
It's more because it's been a hot spot where more accidents have happened there.
Oh, okay.
So what they're trying to do is just emphasise that, you know, you need to be a little bit more careful. Than, you know, we have to be careful, but just a little bit extra careful. Some signs are quite hard to see, aren't they? Because they might be covered.
But the trees have grown like past it.
Yeah.
Another sign.
Yeah.
That's 40.
Good.
I was about to change my gear, but then I saw that big, huge truck.
Okay. Yeah, always do it when it's safe to do so. Good.
And again, another sign. And another one. See, that one was really. We were so close to it, but I still didn't see it because like that tree was just covering it. And another one.
So, what other things, you know, when we talk about some of these signs that are covered a little bit with the greenery, what other things can help us know that there's something going to be happening?
The lines in the middle of the road.
The lines in the middle of the road, that's right. Because if we have longer lines with shorter gaps, what does that mean?
Longer lines with shorter gaps, it means hazard.
There's a hazard approach.
Yeah.
Good. So we can anticipate and we can plan for that, can't we? Good, well done.
Yeah. And like you said yesterday, there's also signs sometimes like drawn on the road.
Yes, that's right. So
like
we can observe it easy. Yeah. Sometimes we can be oblivious of just looking ahead at us, and you know. But I've got to say that you've been really good on the drive here. You've been spotting all the signs, haven't you?
Yeah.
Checking your mirrors.
There's another one there. Two there actually. Two different signs.
Okay, how are you going to deal with this vehicle? It's quite big, isn't it? It's quite wide.
Not accelerate just yet.
Yeah, where could you position yourself?
More to this side.
Really good, well done.
And now we can accelerate. Actually, look at the mirrors. Another sign. And there's another one down there.
So what is the speed limit in this road? Okay, what would you do?
42.
Okay. Why is it important that we keep to speed limits?
First for safety.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And also, just annoying, you might get a fine.
Yeah, exactly. It's always safety first, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, we've got to think about these people that could come out and walk out across the road. done really well getting us to Bury.
Thank you.
Independently.
Thank you. And now it's
Okay, so we're going to be coming up to a roundabout and we're going to be turning right.
Yeah.
How much help do you need from me, or do you think you can do that yourself?
Just prompting, maybe.
A prompting? Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. It's a little bit more busy one, isn't
Yeah.
it? Okay. So at the roundabout, as I said, we're going to be turning right.
Right, yeah.
So what mirrors are you checking?
Centre and right.
Good. And what are you doing with your gas pedal? Coming off it? Good. So what mirrors are you checking again?
Centre and right.
What indicator are you putting on? Where are you going to position yourself?
To the right.
Yeah, good. What about your speed?
Reduce it.
Good. Can we go?
Oh, we can.
Okay, let me just help you here. Okay.
We could have. Because I was just so ready to stop.
I'm just going to pop that signal on for you.
Yeah.
Okay. Come off here. Good. What do we need to do with that signal?
Cancel it.
Yeah. So we use MSM, don't we, in the new
Yeah.
road? It's mirrors, cancel signal, and then make the progress, okay? Okay, the roundabout will go left.
So, centre mirror and signal left.
Yeah, good. Think about your speed this time as you come in. Okay, can we see to the right? Is it safe?
Yes,
Can we go?
it is, yeah.
Good. Let's go then. And just check that left mirror as you go around. Okay, so I'm just going to get you to pull up on the left.
Just
So
here.
use your MSM routine.
So,
Just come to a nice stop for me. Good. And secure the car. Good. And just turn it off. Okay, so well done for getting us to Bury.
thank you.
Well done for spotting all the speed limit signs and the other signs as well and checking your mirrors. So you did really well there. What would you give yourself out of 10 for that?
Like a 7?
7 still?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. What was you happy with?
I was happy that I was looking ahead of me.
Mm-hmm.
And also, once you start mentioning mirrors, I started doing more, start looking at it more independently.
Mm-hmm.
And especially if I said houses, I'd think. If I said signs, I'd think to look at them.
Yeah.
Also the speed, I tried. I knew I was trying to keep it in the right limit.
Mm-hmm.
And then positioning was good.
Very good.
And yeah, I think the speed was it wasn't as good towards the end.
Okay.
But 80% of the way it was good.
Okay. So what could have made it up to a 10, do you think?
Maybe be more confident because when we pass just before that big roundabout,
Mm-hmm.
when it's still, I think it's still national.
Okay.
I think.
Yeah.
And I was going 40. I should have been
What,
more confident.
on this little stretch just coming
No,
from the roundabout to here?
The big one.
Okay, yeah.
Before the big one.
Oh, before the big one, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's still national, I think.
Yes.
It is, yeah. So, and I was going 42, so I wish I was more confident just in going that short speed that I should go.
Okay.
Because I was a bit hesitant, we're approaching a roundabout, am I going to be able to stop going?
Yeah, but you came in at a nice speed, didn't you?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's just talk about that roundabout, because that's why I've kind of just pulled you over. How do you think that went?
I was ready to stop, which is good because usually I'm not. I am, but it's not independently. Usually, you indicate me or you like show me how to do it. But you had to intervene because I said we were ready to go, but we weren't in the right gear.
Okay, so obviously I had to intervene, and I had to stop you a little bit, didn't I? I had to help you and get it into the first gear.
Yeah.
So why do you think I done that?
Was it because I was already with my clutch all the way down?
So what?
And I slowed down.
No. So what actually happened was that as we were approaching, you were just focusing too much on the roundabout, was you? Yeah. Where if you'd have been looking right, we would have probably needed to get the speed down a little bit more. Okay. And then when the car passed us, we went out onto that roundabout. Yeah.
Yeah.
And we were in, because we'd slowed down so much, we were in the correct gear. Okay. Because you were braking and then we went in too slowly into that roundabout, I had to quickly just put it into the first gear because we'd slowed down that much. If you would have tried to move, because I think we were in about 4 miles an hour, and in second gear you could have stalled on that roundabout. Okay. So that's why I've just come in and helped you. Because what would have been the dangers if we did stall on that roundabout?
If a car didn't see what happened, they could just like went into us.
Yeah. Okay. So what could we do to prevent it next time happening? Because obviously I was prompting you about the mirrors and stuff like that, and you were getting the speed down, but we just didn't.
It's that thing. Maybe I just need to like do that thing of like looking more, because when I see like when I know I'm not going when I'm approaching around, but I focus a lot on like if I need to stop or not.
Okay.
So and because I was ready to stop, but then I didn't pay attention that it was clear to go.
It would have been. It was clear after that car, wasn't it? It was good, but because obviously you were kind of slowing down, you just needed to make sure that you were in the correct gear, didn't you?
Yeah.
Okay, so I've obviously had to help you there. Okay. All right. So maybe on the way back, when we do that roundabout again, the busier one, then maybe I could possibly give you a talk through for that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just so you know that you've definitely understand and you've got it. Is that all right? Instead of prompting you, we'll just have to take a little bit of a step back because, and then as long as you're happy with that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good. Okay. So we're going to move off from here and then we're going to go into town. Okay. Responsibility hasn't changed. Okay. You're still responsible for your actions and I'm responsible for my bits. Okay. And I'm going to give you directions clear a good time now because now we're in Bury. Happy with that? Yeah. Good. Have you got any questions about anything on that drive?
No.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
I know what I did wrong.
Okay.
But I don't. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's. Yeah. No question.
But you did. Even that just pulling up here, it's really nice. You've done a good MSM, didn't you? Good mirror signal and pull over. Yeah. So there's a lot of really good positive in that drive, and I was really happy with that. Like you said, there's a few things that you needed just to work on, which I helped you with, obviously just prompting you. Because I think sometimes when you see something, you're just so focused on it. Yeah. You just forget to look at those mirrors, and we've always spoken about how important it is just to check those mirrors, because we just don't want nobody to, because if we don't check the mirrors and we're coming into a speed limit sign, and you have to brake harshly because you haven't seen it because they've been covered in the like the hedge. What could be the risks of that if you have to brake sharply?
Someone just would come into the back of you. Yeah,
good. So it could be they might not be keeping the 2-second rule. Yeah. And if they're driving a bit too close, then they could impact you. Yeah. So should we agree then? Maybe on the way back that I just prompt you again. Yeah. Just get that muscle memory working. Yeah. Good. Are you ready to go?
Yes.
Carry on then. Cool. Let's do it. Okay. What could be put on to benefit people? Yeah. Okay. nice little villages, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
And also, we know when you're looking for signs there, you get to see the scenery instead of just the road.
Yeah, probably don't even like.
You're just like, if I said to you, did you see that man standing there last night? You're like, what man?
That probably is how it. Signs.
Good, well done.
More signs.
Okay, what's going on up there?
Just construction. Sorry, constructors. Oh, there.
How are you going to deal with that?
Just mirrors.
Very good, well done.
And again.
Good.
Oh, there's people still.
You see brake lights there?
Yes.
Good. And shall I help you here, or do you think you can remember to put that clutch down? There you go. Very nice and smooth. Well done.
Quite far away, but yeah.
No, it's. Do you know what? It's really good.
Definitely wouldn't.
Tyres and tarmac.
No way.
Yeah.
Near them.
Remember, we both need to be able to see it.
Yeah.
Yeah. We can, can't we?
Mhm.
Good. Because we're waiting here a while. What could we do with the handbrake? Good. And what could we do with the gear stick? Yeah, relax your feet.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
There you go. Okay.
So silent.
Now it's started. Should we go?
Oh yeah, that'd be nice.
Okay. What mirrors you checking? Well done. Think we should try and progress with that gear?
Yeah.
Okay. It's a nice speed that you're going through these roadworks. And I know you're in total concentration.
Yeah. I don't want to hit a cone.
No, you won't. Your position is very good. What a lovely smooth gear change it was. Okay, as we go around the corner, there's a roundabout. We're going to go ahead of the roundabout. It's got 2 lanes. What lane would you choose?
To go ahead.
Yeah.
Left.
Good.
Also, we're just gonna go actually like.
Going into town.
Okay.
Remember to check your.
Mirrors.
Good. What do we need to do with our gears? That's it. Well done. Can we go?
Yes.
Okay, good. That's it. Okay, before you accelerate, what are you checking?
Mirror, and I'll just change to gear 3.
Very good. Nice. The next roundabout, do you need me to prompt you, or do you feel you can do it yourself?
Probably plenty.
Okay. you see ahead of you? Good. So what do we need to be checking?
Mirrors.
Okay.
Why are they sticking
Okay. You okay? Let me
out?
help
Oh,
you
yes.
here. Just change into second for me. Clutch up slowly, that's it. We'll talk about that. Just concentrate on what you're doing. Okay, so at the roundabout we're turning right. So what mirrors you're checking?
Center and right.
Good. What you're doing with your signal? Good. And positioning. And think about your gears. Okay, what gear do you need to go into?
Gear 1.
Yeah,
Oh.
good. That's alright. Okay. Can we go?
Yes.
Good. That's it. What mirror do we check?
Center and right. Center and left.
Good. Well done.
Is it this third exit?
That's correct, yes. So we're going to be exit off here. Okay, next roundabout we're going to go ahead.
Okay.
Okay, can we go? Look early.
No.
Okay. Well done.
Oh, it's
Going first. Can we go now?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, what gear can we take?
Second.
Okay. Okay. At the mini roundabout, we're going to go ahead over to
Okay.
the right bit. Okay.
Yeah.
Can we go?
We can, yeah.
Okay. How are you going to deal with that lorry? What mirrors are you checking?
Center and right. I slowed down because that car was on.
Yeah, definitely. It was very tight, isn't it?
Yeah.
You did the correct thing. Well done. Take the next turn on the right for me, please.
On the right.
Just here. So, what gear do you need to go into?
First.
Yeah, quite quickly. Okay, can we go?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Just follow the road ahead for me for the moment. What gear do we need to be in?
Second. Oh,
You'll find it, don't worry.
almost turned on the radio.
Okay, I just want you to pull up on the left for me using the MSM routine. Come to my stop. Good, and secure the car. Okay, good. That's a bit of a sigh, wasn't it? Okay, so just a couple of things. Again, well done for how close you got to the
Thank
curb.
you.
Brilliant, excellent. You were a little bit unsure with the car that was sticking out slightly. You asked the question,
Oh,
why is
yeah.
it sticking out? Yeah.
Yeah.
Why do you think it was sticking out?
Just so you can see.
Yeah.
But in the moment, I'm just like, why is this?
Okay. And did I have to intervene at all?
Yes.
Yeah. Why did I have to intervene?
Because I wasn't stopping in time.
Okay, you were getting a little bit close to him, wasn't you?
Yeah.
So I had to just come in with the steering and just push you away.
Oh, yeah, and the
move you away, didn't I? Okay. What could have been the risks if I didn't do that?
I could have just like crashed into him or like scraped him.
Yeah, we could have took off like his front end, wasn't it? Okay. So how could we have done that differently? What would you have done differently?
Checked the center and right mirror and and just position myself a bit like distanced.
Yeah.
Make sure that I don't hit him.
Yeah. So that's right. You just need to make sure that you check your mirrors and you. It's a bit like a parked car, isn't it? Or
Yeah.
like the traffic lights we went past. We came out, didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? Just using that procedure, checking your mirrors. That's good. Well done. How do you think them roundabouts went?
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So
Better than I thought.
yeah. So rewind back 2 roundabouts.
Okay.
Where we turned right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good. So I prompted you on that, didn't I?
Yeah.
So your mirrors. Happy with that?
Yes.
Good. And what about your signalling? Signaled correctly, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
Yeah. And you positioned yourself in the correct lane?
Yep.
Good. And you started looking nice and early, didn't you? And
Yep.
then we obviously had to come to a stop because there was some
Cars.
cars on it. When we were on the roundabout,
Mhm.
I prompted you obviously just to look into the left mirror.
mirror.
Okay. When exiting off, what procedure do we use?
The mirrors.
Yeah.
And signal down.
Okay. So do you know what you did?
I think, did I not do that?
You checked your mirror